just before we left you, I do this touching, heartfelt thing about people who adopt children.
And I said, well, what about Joan Crawford? Everybody who adopts has the greatest motivation. She's an example of that. I'm not saying most people who adopt have that, but she did it for publicity, Joan Crawford, according to her daughter's book, which I believe.
Just don't have wire hangers in the house.
No more wire hangers, yeah.
Okay.
But it was touching how you ended it.
It was very poignant. It was very touching. That's why I didn't want to break the mood.
Not yet.
But I'm in reality today. I just want to be real.
Okay, speaking of real.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, our former co-host, Star Jones, was on with Oprah yesterday, looking very good,
She looks good.
and admitting that when she was on with us, that she'd had a gastric bypass. We had to keep it a secret. She seems in very good form now and talking about it. What did you think?
I thought today I'm going to bypass on it because... It was 10 years with the girl. We had our ups and downs, and, you know, good luck to her. As they say in French, gang gesundheit.
She seems like she's happy. She seems like she's happy, which I think is a good thing. She seems healthy and happy, and I think that's
she was very honest, and she seemed to be in good shape. And, you know, we really do wish her well.
Yes.
I mean, we did have to cover for her. We had to cover for her. I don't know if you call that lie. I wouldn't call it a lie, but she did have her bypass, and we had to say it was with dieting and exercise, which it wasn't. So now we all know the truth. So good. Let her go and have a happy life.
But I would say this too, if her,
You know, she wasn't exactly Joan Crawford, right? No, we really do.
Not.
Well, I really do wish her well. We had very happy years with her, and she's been extremely honest, and she looked great, and that made me happy. Okay, so
if you're happy, we're happy.
Yeah, we want you to be happy.
I'm happy. I'm either drunk or I'm happy. I don't know where.
we'll take either.
Tell us, ladies, about the latest American Idol.
American Idol was the vote off. So Megan Joy found out that she was going home. Single mom. She's the one with the sleeve of tattoos. But she and Simon had this interesting sort of interaction. It was quite awkward, actually, when she found out she was going home. Take a look. So, yeah. You know, it's always tough when the contestants talk back to the judges. I think it never really works. But, you know, when you ask someone if they care or don't care, I mean, obviously she must care a lot. You know, this could obviously change her life. But she's in the final 10. She'll go on tour. I think she will, in a way, not be hindered by Simon's remarks. And she could have a good career. She's got a good
to her
voice.
2-year-old, Mommy's coming home.
Mommy's coming home. Yeah, and she will. She'll have more time at home. This has been a really intense, compact period of time. But I think she's actually doing it for her 2-year-old. You know, I think any woman in that situation or man who has a shot to maybe turn their life around with their talent for their kid.
And sometimes when you look at the big scheme of things, it could have been a defense mechanism where she said, I don't care, and she really did. But when you look at the scheme of things, she got so far. This was probably the only opportunity she would have ever had. And you look at it, and she gets to go back to her 2-year-old, which, you know, we're all parents, you know. The biggest priority is our kids.
Let's see, do I want to be a big star or go back to my 2-year-old? Why can't she do both?
But she's trying, and she got far.
She's trying to
But she's like, in the biggest scheme of things, Simon Cowell, your comments are not going to affect me in my life and who I am as a mother and you know, maybe that's
I don't know if she should have said that, though, but she said it.
Yeah, that can backfire.
Yeah, it's always better to, I think, go out with grace in that competition because the judges have the last word.
You don't want to say, you know, as they said in Gone with the Wind, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn, you know. I think she did give a damn. Well, there's something we give a damn about. We have now a word from our sponsor, don't we, Sherry?
Yes, we do. There are over 18 million Americans living with diabetes, and another 1.6 million are diagnosed every year, including me. And when I was diagnosed with diabetes, I was devastated. But once you're diagnosed, you are not alone. One Touch has just unveiled an online social community where those who are affected by diabetes and their loved ones can share their stories and read about others. The Global Diabetes Handprint asks those touched to write one word on their hand that describes what the disease means to them and submit it to their website to help put a human face on diabetes for the world to see. For each photo submission they receive, One Touch will donate $5 to diabetes charities. So for more information on the Global Diabetes Handprint, log on to abc.com, The View.
Thanks, Sherry.
Really important.
We have Mary, who has
There is probably no greater and more beloved star on television than Mary Tyler Moore, who has had her own struggles with diabetes and is going to join us as soon as I stop talking and we have a few words from our sponsors, right?
Yes.
We'll be right back with Mary Tyler Moore.